everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here, it's lovely to have you and I hope you choose to stick around and subscribe. It's completely free, it just means I pop up in your subscription box every time I upload a new video. I am starting this video from the comfort of my bed. I've still got my pyjamas on. It's actually Saturday morning as I film this, and I thought I would do a little spend the weekend with us. Ash is currently at work. Nelly is playing quite happily by herself. We did a little online toddler class this morning, which some people might think, what's the point in doing an online one? But it just kind of gives you ideas of things to do with your toddler when you just don't know what to do with them. Basically, it gives you little activities and ideas that maybe you just didn't think of before, because they use a lot of what you've already got around the house and things like that. You may remember, if you've been here for a while, I did do the baby classes, and yeah, we've moved on to the toddler classes now, and Nelly actually quite enjoys it as well, and I reuse it throughout the week, and then like the following week I watch another video, get more ideas and do it that way, and it kind of works. I kind of like it. So yeah, we've done that this morning. We're having a bit of a pajama day, hence why I'm still in my pajamas, but yeah, I've got my makeup and skincare done. My skin, apart from like these which are just discoloration now from me picking at spots when I had them a few weeks ago, my skin is actually really super soft and I feel like it's at its healthiest it's been for quite some time, so I'm really chuffed about that. So yeah, plan for the day. I'm not actually sat in bed for any other reason than just to start this vlog, to be honest, but I am going to get dressed now because it is nearly midday and Ash will be finishing, I think he's finishing at 12, so he'll be home pretty soon. So I'm going to get myself dressed, pick out an outfit for Nelly, and then we're going to head off to the beach. It is not a very nice day outside. It is raining, miserable, grey, just it feels like it should be March, not June, as I film this. But yeah, I think we're going to head there. There is a summer, I don't know if it's diesel or mixed, I don't know now. But there's a railway gala on down at the West Somerset Railway, which, as much as I would love to take Nelly on one of their trains, the prices are extortionate. We had a look and it was like 80 quid for the three of us to go, and I was just like, no, we don't have that kind of money, unfortunately, spare to use on one day that she might not even like. So instead we're going to go to either Blue Anchor or Dunster, wherever we can kind of park up and walk along the beach slightly, because the railway line runs right next to it, so we can at least see some of the trains, hopefully. So yeah, that is the plan for that. I do also have an update on Trixie because it has been a bit of a stressful week. I haven't actually picked up the camera other than like our days out on our recent weekend away to Midlands Air Festival. Other than that, I haven't picked up the camera for a daily vlog, just because yeah, it's been an emotional week, but I will explain a little bit more about that later in the vlog. For now, I'm going to get dressed, sort out upstairs, like make up the beds. Nelly's bedding needs changing, just little bits and bobs like that. And then yeah, I'll grab a cup of tea and come back to you. First of all, excuse the mirror, I know it is filthy, but quick little outfit of the day. I've got one of these ribbed vest tops that I literally live in from Primark. I bought them last year when we were on holiday, I think in Lincoln. Can't do nothing about the bra straps. It is what it is. And then these jeans, let me tell you, are amazing. They are the Sia jeans from Georgia Asda, and they're so comfy, so flattering. Like it doesn't even feel like I've got jeans on, but yet they're thick enough that they are jeans, they're not jeggings, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is my outfit of the day. I have got a leopard print cardigan that I can put on for around the house if I get cold, but my coat that I wear is like fleece lined, so when we go to the beach I'll probably just wear that and it will be absolutely fine. So yeah, that is my outfit. Now to get cracking. What is it with men that just, their clothes just don't make it to the wash basket? I don't know why. It's so annoying. So, quick update on the mattress as well, because I think I spoke on it when we first bought it months and months ago. We were still living at the flat at that point, and I said that I paid quite a lot of money for this mattress from Mamas and Papas, and I really hoped that it would be worth it, and let me tell you, it really is worth it. We have recently, I say recently, probably about 6-8 weeks ago, transferred it over to the toddler side, and it just made it so much easier rather than having to buy a new mattress because she's no longer a baby. So I highly recommend. It is the pocket sprung mattress from Mamas and Papas, and it is dual sided, so you have the baby side, obviously if they go into a cot from like 6 months old like Nelly did, and then you swap it over for the toddler size when you feel ready, I guess. I don't know what the age thing is, whether you're meant to do it when they turn a year or whatnot, I don't know. I actually forgot. It was only when I was changing the bedding one day that I suddenly realised that we'd never swapped it over. But yeah, it's kept its shape. Like, it, honestly, I wish they did that mattress for my bed because it would be a lot better. I've got a little unboxing for you actually. I've been saving it on the side just to open at some point. I am working with, very excitingly, Small. Not on this video, this isn't sponsored, although I will obviously put ad up because it is gifted to me for an Instagram campaign, but they have gifted me loads of their goodies, which I'm super excited to open with you. So we have got the dishwasher tablets, which I don't have a dishwasher, disclaimer there. However, there are a lot of hacks that you can use dishwasher tablets with, so they will still come in handy. Then we've got some of their laundry capsules, and then I have got some of their reusable bottles. So this is for the stain gel, this is fabric conditioner, and this one is the washing up liquid. Then obviously you get like your pumps and spray bottles, your very fetching, they're like rubber, you know the bands you used to get? They used to be a thing when I was like a teenager. You used to always get a band with something on. Oh, she's right. Yeah, they have on exactly what is in the bottles, I guess you would say. And then we have got the stain gel, the fabric conditioner, and the washing up liquid as well. So super excited to try those out. And yeah, massive thank you to Small for working with me on a campaign. I'm very excited. I need to get that filmed probably Monday. I try not to do too much work stuff other than like vlogging and stuff on a weekend now, because otherwise I was just finding I was so burnt out. But yeah, let's give you a little update. So basically a lot has been going on in, let me move this over. A lot has been going on in recent weeks, and yeah, my mind has been all over the place. So obviously we went on holiday to Lincolnshire. Thank you so much for everyone's support on the vlogs so far. As I film this, I think there's 3 up. So yeah, thank you so much. I don't know how you react to the rest of them in the series, but we had a nice time despite a few issues which were obviously raised throughout the vlogs. So that was that. And then whilst we were away, we got a phone call to say that we had won a photo shoot, a family photo shoot, with a local company from the fun day we went to that I didn't really get to film anything from, a few weeks before we went away. So that's exciting. That is coming up this month at some point. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some family photos done of Nelly. I think you get 1 photo, but I don't know if you can buy more. I can't imagine they're going to say no, you can't buy more. I don't know, it depends on the price, shall we say that. So that was like a little bit of exciting news. And then during the build up of getting ready for Midlands, we had a new member of the family be born. Obviously I'm not going to share them or anything like that because it's not my place, it's not anything like that. But yeah, after, if you remember last year's Midlands vlog, we had some sad news and somebody had passed away. So it was nice that this time it kind of made it feel a bit more like a celebration in a way. Yeah, I love getting a new member of the family. It's so yeah, so special. But obviously it does mean that Nelly is not the youngest in the family anymore, which is scary. But anyway, so that aside, so then it was Midlands Airfest and we had a really lovely time. Hopefully you'll see that in the vlog, although I didn't get to film as much as maybe I wanted to, but I was just in the moment. And not only that, camping with a toddler is next level stressful. We got there and we didn't even know how she was gonna, what sleeping arrangements she was gonna have. We ended up being able to attach the cot to one of the beds so that it wouldn't tip. And we worked it that way, but it was still stressful because you had to be in the caravan with her because she wouldn't settle. But if she saw you, then she'd just want to get out. So we kind of just had to exhaust her and then rock her to sleep and put her in, which obviously is not a habit I want to keep up. And thankfully she's gone back to normal since we've been back, because yeah, my back can't stand rocking her for 20 minutes at a time, that is for sure. She is definitely not a newborn baby weight at all. In between Lincolnshire and Midlands, we obviously had a few family days out as well, which I vlogged and put up. But other than that, I haven't picked up the camera. I've been in a bit of a funk, and I spoke about this over on TikTok, and I've, you know, been doing a little bit of a sort your life out kind of series over there, although it has stopped at the minute just because my head hasn't been in it. I have got a few bits filmed, but again, they're just sat there waiting to be edited. I did also on TikTok post about my domestic abuse story. That was really well received. I've had so many lovely messages and comments and things. So yeah, if you are one of those people that followed me over onto there, then a huge thank you for that. And if you haven't, head over to Kelly Diane 40, I think it is, I'll leave it on screen, over on TikTok, and you can listen to the whole story. There is 10 or 11 parts, I think, so be in it for the long haul. But yeah, I hope you enjoy finding a little bit more out about what happened. If you've been here for a long time, you'll remember in my life updates that I did when I was still living at home with mum and dad, that I had a lot going on and there was a court case and I couldn't really talk about it. Yeah, I talk about it all on there now. So yeah, definitely head over there and check that out if you want to know all of the juicy details. And my head just, it's been all over the place. Editing the holiday vlogs was good, but it was also very stressful because I had bits and pieces everywhere. I filmed bits, Ash had filmed bits, there was bits on cameras, like it was a lot. I've still got one video for that series to edit. I still haven't done it. I'm going to try and do that Monday as well. Monday's going to be a busy day, I think. So yeah, there was that, and me and Ash have been almost like passing ships in the night, where we've been concentrating on so many things. Money's been tight because we've been doing things. The car I mentioned in the holiday vlogs the car had run out of oil. It is semi-okay, but it needs quite a bit of work doing to it that, again, we can't afford to have done, but we need to get done soon because there are advisories at the minute, but we all know advisories quickly turn to you must do it now. So yeah, we've got all of that to sort out. Nelly has been an absolute handful. Like, I never wanted to be that person that badmouths their kids on the internet, because obviously that's information that she potentially won't want out there in future years. But let's just say I think the terrible twos have come early. I'm hoping that's all it is anyway, because if not, like, I don't know. But some days I've literally just had to put her back in a cot and walk away because, yeah, it's been difficult. We still are no further on the garage. That still isn't being sorted out and rebuilt. We're just passed from pillar to post all the time, so that's annoying because I kind of just want it done and dusted, because we can't do anything with the garden until they've sorted that out. So that's just, it's just waiting. I know what they're going to do. They're going to do it right in the height of summer when there's a heat wave and I could have washed loads of clothes, because obviously I won't be able to wash anything and hang it up outside while they're building. So that's probably what's going to happen, but never mind. And then we, as I say, we had a really lovely time at Midlands. We got back on the Monday. Packing up was so easy, actually. I didn't really film anything after that, but packing up was so easy, surprisingly. But then I'm always quite good at packing up. I just meticulously go round and put everything in bags and stuff and chuck it outside the caravan, hoping it's not going to rain. But yeah, so that was okay. We managed to get up Birdlip Hill with the caravan, which is a miracle. If you've ever been up Birdlip Hill, you will know what I mean. Yeah, I basically held my breath for the whole time, but we made it. We made it, so that's good. And then mum and dad obviously came home as well because they were with us. They came straight home. We obviously had to drop the caravan off where it's stored and then come home, but we actually made a little stop off and Ash did some photography work for his page, so we didn't get home until like 6 o'clock, something like that. But mum and dad picked Trix up, and when she gets back from the kennels, because we do kennels rather than somebody like coming into the home and things like that, she's always gone to a kennels, and she's one of those dogs that's got on all right with it. We weren't sure how she was going to get on with it because obviously this is the first time she would have been in the kennels since her attack, and obviously she's very wary of other dogs now, and we didn't know if that would stress her out. But the lady that runs kennels was like, she's been absolutely fine. The only issue was they struggled to give her her medication. Now, I don't know if it was just tongue-in-cheek said, but they seemed to think that if you put the tablet and a little bit of ham on your hand, she would just take it, which with Trix isn't the case. You've kind of got to open her mouth and drop it down her throat. As horrible as that sounds, like, this medication is what has kept her alive so long, so we do what we've got to do. And she's used to it in a nice way. She'll be really cheeky, and if it doesn't go down right, she'll spit it out and things like that. But other than that, she kind of just accepts that that's what's going to happen. And I'm guessing maybe they didn't get all of the tablets in her at the correct times as they should. I don't know. Something somewhere along the line, I think, has gone wrong. I'm not blaming the kennels as such, but something didn't work. So she was really tired when she got home, and that's just standard anyway. She always is. Obviously, in kennels, dogs bark at different times. Things set them off, then they set them all off. Like, you're away from your home environment. I would imagine you can't settle, because I can't settle when I'm away from home. So yeah, that was kind of what was on mum and dad's mind in a sense, and I was, oh, she's tired. And I arranged a couple of days after she'd got home to go for a little walk, not far because obviously she was tired still, but I thought we could go to Pets at Home, which is about 15, 20 minute, 30 minute probably with Trix stopping and stuff, walk. And we could, I can't even think what we had to go and get. There was something we had to go and pick up, so I was like, we could just, head there, go and pick it up, walk back. Like, Nelly and Trix are together because that's what we've been trying to do. Obviously controlled, but I've spoken many times before that they don't really see eye to eye. But we've done a few family days out recently, and Trix lets her Nelly stroke her, and it's a little bit more calmer. So we're just like keeping that going, kind of thing. So that was the plan. And then Trix started throwing up, so we agreed that, when you're poorly, you don't want to go for a long walk. She could obviously go to the local park, just things like that. But we were like, we'll give it a miss. We'll do it another day, thinking that maybe it was just something she'd eaten or something like that, something basic. Because let's face it, dogs can be sick sometimes if they've eaten too much grass or all sorts of things. So that was that. And it didn't get any better overnight, and she was just throwing up everything. By that point, she hadn't eaten anything for like 48 hours because everything that she ate just comes straight back up. And she was drinking an awful lot of water, like much more than she ever would. Like, it was enough to really notice that there was something wrong. So off to the vets she went, to her favourite person, Jonathan, and he gave her an anti-sickness injection, took some blood tests, and they were blood tests that could be read there. So we had to hang around for half an hour. I tell you what, it was the longest half an hour going. But we hung around for the results and had the devastating news that the results of the blood test, the liver was, or like the liver toxins were off the scale so much that Jonathan couldn't actually read it, and it would have to be sent away for more in-depth testing and results and things. So obviously we agreed to that, and it took like over 24 hours for those results to come back. Thankfully the anti-sickness injection did stop her from being sick, and we were able to get some boiled chicken and rice into her, which is always Trix's like go-to thing when she's feeling poorly. So yeah, managed to do that, and we got the test results back yesterday. And one of the readings was meant to be 100 and it's at 2000, and the other reading was meant to be 143 or less and it was at 3200, something like that. So obviously she's way off. So then they decided to book her in for an emergency ultrasound to try and see what was going on, and that showed that her gallbladder is inflamed, so that could be contributing to some of the issues. So she's now on some medication to try and reduce that for the minute and see how she goes over the weekend. So she isn't out of the woods. Like, we were so worried that it was liver failure, but at this stage the liver is still functioning. So yeah, we've just got to keep a really close eye on her, but it's been such a worrying week. Yeah, a lot of tears have been shed, there's been a lot of stresses, and I just want her to be all right. I was like walking to the vets the other day and I was like, I'm not ready to say goodbye to her yet. Like, I don't know that I ever would be, but yeah, I was just like not under those circumstances, you know. So yeah, that is that. So that is the stresses of this week. And yeah, obviously Nellie's been tired from Midlands, and then she's realised that something's up. Obviously there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of sleepless nights and things with us, and I think she's acting up on that, so I can't blame her in a sense. But yeah, it's been one of those. So I'm hoping this weekend might be a little bit nicer. We're hoping that Trix might come with us to the beach, even if she just sits in the camper van and just has a little toddle along the seafront when she needs a wee. Like, just something would be nice, but I don't know, because I don't know if she'll be up to it. I don't know if she'll even go outside in the rain. Yeah, you just don't know. So anyway, that is that. I need to pack this lot away, and I've started writing. Where is it? A to-do list. This is actually yesterday's to-do list, but I thought I would do it as yesterday and today. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. I need to get Nellie some lunch sorted, because I'm gonna try and feed her now, basically, so that she's ready to go. I'm hoping she'll fall asleep in the car, fingers crossed, otherwise this is going to be the worst day trip ever, because it's going to take us about 40 minutes to get down to Blue Anchor anyway. It's not the best road. Anyone that has been to Minehead from the M5 will know it is not the best road. I've constantly been checking to make sure no one's had a crash and it's closed, because there's just no point otherwise. But yeah, so got a few bits and pieces to do, and we'll just see where the rest of the weekend takes us. I don't have any plans for tomorrow other than going to the gym, hopefully, which is long overdue. I haven't been for like 2 weeks. So yeah, I want to do that, and then we'll go from there. But yeah. What are you doing? What's your teeth? Oh, so we've arrived at Blue Anchor. Madam is playing with the pebbles as usual. We've seen our first train, Western Champion. It had to be that one. It's the first one. And we're about to see our second, so we're doing well, aren't we, Nelly Nelly? What have you got? Nelly Nelly. Run!
3.
4. I'll try 5. Was that funny? Beautiful. Boo boo boo.
You? I'm retired.
You're retired?
I'm retired again.
You enjoying the beach?
Yeah.
Is it nice to have muggins down here?
Yeah.
What did you see, Nelly Nelly? Have you seen the trains?
Whale.
And the sea? And whales? As in the country. Not the animal.
And 10p?
10p? 10p?
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy's going to put 10p in your money box.
Oh yeah. I didn't pick up 10p.
You don't know that. Did you enjoy seeing the trains?
Yeah. Bit different, like.
You decided that you prefer trains because they all come lots together and you haven't got to wait
I
around.
was
And
going to say,
how long?
they're more frequent, aren't they?
And how long are we waiting around now for the next train?
About an hour?
About an hour.
I don't see the issue.
Beats being at Cosford.
What pulled that?
More pulled out than Bonnie Blue.
Bye bye.
You're going to see another train?
No, that is a different one.
You're going to see a train? Is it coming? Look, this way. Can you see it? You're going to wave? You're going to wave? This one? This one? Come on. Yeah!
Chunk. Ah. Video. Jack Russell channel.
We are now home. It is 6:30, so not too bad. I'm just cooking tea and we're having one of our favourites tonight. This is the Marco Polo from, is it Schwartz? It's got beef, mushrooms, spring onions, honey and pasta in it. And we're having, instead of the pasta, it recommends we're having spaghetti because that's how we roll. Nellie's going to have a pizza. Sounds like she is wrecking the joint. I'm not going to lie. I'm enjoying 5 minutes peace.
You do good.
I'm glad I do good. I think so, anyway. Happy Sunday. Yes, I'm still wearing the same stuff. I have not long got back from the gym. I've had the quickest body shower going. I had a shower cap on, so my hair is relatively dry apart from the corners, but never mind. We are now off straight away to a car boot sale. Thankfully it's only a couple minutes down the road because it's already opened. But yeah, let's go and see what bargains we can find. Come on! It is now Monday, it's actually Monday afternoon, and I don't think I filmed anything. I mean, you'll obviously already have seen, but I don't think I really filmed anything from the car boot sale in the end because it was heaving. We went to two. We went to a local one and one in another town, and yeah, it was so busy. It's one of those things that when you're trying to control a toddler, have a look at the stores yourself, you just kind of forget to film. So apologies about that. However, how cute. We only literally picked up one thing, but how cute. We've got a little wooden toolkit. I've got to try and get these end screw bits off because the previous owners tightened them up so much that I can't actually undo it. But yeah, that was, I think, £1.50, £2, something like that. It was £2 per car boot sale, so it would have been under a tenner. However, we did stop for McDonald's for lunch because we were both starving, so that was like another 20 quid. But I still feel that was relatively a good day out, especially considering on Saturday we didn't spend anything other than fuel, so that wasn't too bad. Nellie has just woken up, so I need to go and get her and give her her lunch. I've already had my lunch. I'll try and remember to leave a picture on screen because it is delicious. It is one of my new favourite things to do on a Monday morning, is to have one of these meals because they're always in the reduced bit. There's always one or two in there. And when it's a good flavour, then of course I've got to get it. To be fair, I think even if I don't find one in the reduced section, I think I'm that hooked on the meals that I'll probably just pay full price for them. Just as a once a week treat, because the rest of the week for lunches I have shakes. But yeah, for once a week, a little treat. It was delicious, I have to say. Minus the tomatoes. I didn't eat the tomatoes. And if you're wondering what Nellie has got for her lunch, because I've had a few questions, mainly over on Instagram, about what kind of thing I feed Nellie. I probably should turn the camera around, but never mind. So she has got some peanut butter on toast, and then these, like, they look a bit like Witchammy grubs, but they are pea crisps from Asda, I think it is. So I just give her a couple of those, and then she has got a nice little fruit pouch to have. And then I spotted these in Lidl this morning, so I thought I'd get some as like a little treat every so often. They're like little jungle cookies, I think they are, like chocolate chip cookies or something. But yeah, so I thought I'd get them for a treat, but she's not having them until she's eaten the rest of her lunch, so we shall see. But I need to go and get her, and then I thought I would just take you along in the afternoon, see what we get up to. We have got some travellers in the area. They haven't moved in to my front garden pretty much yet. However, they are just around the corner and they may well move in, who knows. They're kind of doing the rounds. What is this doing? They are doing the rounds of the area at the minute. Well, it's felt like for months. So I'm not quite sure if we'll be able to go where we want to go for our walk, because understandably it's best if they go to an area to just, in a sense, leave them to it. I've got nothing against the travelling community, gypsy communities, various, like, it doesn't bother me. I've said it before in my vlogs, it really doesn't bother me. However, I think they'll automatically be on the offensive because people haven't been very friendly around here towards them. Not only that, I have had bad experiences before with a gypsy dog, which thankfully didn't get me. I was about Nellie's age at the time, but yeah, got my nan. My granddad picked me up out of the way, so I was lucky. But yeah, it's not pleasant. Like, I can still remember bits and pieces of it. But again, it's not to say that I'm tiring. Everybody, or each dog, gypsy dog, travelling community dog, you know, whatever you want to call them, I'm not saying that's the case with everybody, because growing up we actually had a dog that was abandoned via gypsies, and it was a beautiful dog and she was lovely, good as gold. So it's just one of those things. You get different people in all walks of life, but yeah, I don't quite know where we're going to get to go for our walk, because it's going to depend on where they're to. They came back into this side of town last night, and they're already on location too. So yeah, it's all fun and games, but we got quite a big green space, and there's been a few cars like looking around, almost like psyching the place out. So I could be waking up with new neighbours. So anyway, enough rambling about that. I'm gonna get Nellie, we can have some lunch, and then maybe play with some toys, get some bits and bobs done, and go from there.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smiling. There's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country.
Quick outfit change, and I'm going to do a workout now. Grow with Joe, I think it is, did a 30-minute full body with weights workout on YouTube. So I think I'm going to tune into that, see what it's like, see if it is something that I could do maybe once, twice a week to try and just tone up, do some strength training, and yeah, just hopefully start to feel that a little bit better about myself. I'm trying to have like a little mini glow up, just sort myself out, because I've just been mum for so long that I don't know, I've lost myself. I feel like when I look back to having a newborn, I felt like I was all right then, and I've just kind of, more so since we've moved in this house, I'd say steadily just let myself go, which is not fun. But moving from the flat to this house, trying to decorate, trying to organise, trying to unpack, trying to sort out old belongings, it's all just, it's been stressful. So I think I just need to carve more time for me. I think it's safe to say it was a hard workout, either that or I'm just really, really unfit. Oh, this isn't just the only sweat as well. I've already had to wipe my face twice because it was going in my eyes. But that was such a good workout. It's the 30-minute easy toning with dumbbells, I think. It's like one of her relatively new ones. So yeah, good fun. Now I need to do the dishes, because they're literally, these need, which way am I going? These need packing away. This all here needs washing. So yeah, I need to crack on, and then I need to make our tea. Thankfully we're just having a salad tonight, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I need to do that, and then Ash will probably be home, so then we can have tea and then hopefully go somewhere for a walk. Although it keeps going over really dark, like it's going to rain, so we shall see how far we get. Although we did go to the beach in the rain, so you know, we could just put some coats on and have a little paddle in the puddles, I guess. Can you say open? Open. Open. Can you say mama?
Mama, mama, mama.
Can you say dada?
Dada.
Can you wave? Good girl. Can you clap? Yeah. So are you?
Why?
You haven't moaned much yet.
You heard my breathing?
We are now home and it is pretty much 8 o'clock, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here because we're literally just going to get Nelly settled for bed, have a cup of tea and relax, and then go to bed ourselves. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been a bit hickledy-pickledy. Wasn't quite what I planned at the start of the video, but never mind, that is just life. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.